How are you today? My name is Eva. I'm the director of the Scottish Yarn Festival and the Scottish Show Producers Showcase. The former of those events, the festival, will be taking place again in Perth on the 9th and 10th of September, which really isn't long now. Today I'll be joined by Jess from Ginger Twist Studio in Edinburgh, which is the cutest wee bijou yarn shop. And there's the lovely Jess herself. How are you doing?
Good, excellent. How are you?
I'm doing not too bad, thanks. Are you in on your own today, or do you have your miniature helper with you?
No miniature helper today. She's at nursery. She's actually less help than you think.
But she's the cutest little helper in the cutest little bijou yarn shop. So.
Yeah. And she loves to come in. She comes in and goes straight for the letterpress tray I have out and grabs a handful of buttons and just throws them on the floor and thinks that's the best thing ever.
You'll miss it when she grows out of that stage, though.
I know. Yeah.
It's good. Just roll with it in the meantime. But yeah, it can be incredibly frustrating and exhausting, but so worth it. And I'm really looking forward to seeing her again. Is she coming to the show with you this year?
I think so. I think she'll have a little guest spot on probably the Sunday. She'll come by because maybe it'll be a little bit quieter than the Saturday, so she can take a little tour around.
Lovely. So thank you for making some time to have a wee chat with us this afternoon. Everyone knows who you are, or they should know who you are, because you're like legendary in the whole industry thing, because that's what 10 years you've just celebrated now.
10 years. Yeah. It's wild.
I know, but just for anybody who's maybe joining us today who doesn't know who you are, would you like to introduce yourself?
Yeah. Hello, I'm Jess. I run Ginger Twist Studio located in Edinburgh, Scotland.
And is that, you've got some of your own hand-dyed behind you, so yeah, you stock your own.
I do my own range of hand-dyed. I also stock a lot of other different yarns, but basically half the shop is pretty much my hand-dyed, and then the other half is commercial or, other people's yarn.
You do sure manage to pack an awful lot in your boutique space.
Yeah.
You really do.
It is just packed to the ceiling, and then I've also got a basement that is not super tidy, but same size as the shop floor above, so it is just basically a big pit of yarn underneath my feet as well.
I think we need a behind the scenes video at some point, because that'd be hilarious.
Yeah.
So we're theming these lives. We are asking you to show us 3 things that cannot be missed from your stall at the festival this year, and then we want to know who you don't want to miss.
Yes. Okay. Well, first up, I think my newest base that I brought out as part of the 10-year birthday Shopee celebrations is my Sweet Surrey lace, and it is a heavy lace weight Surrey alpaca and silk mix, and this is the new colorway that I did for my 10-year anniversary as well. It's called Design of a Decade. It just got stained, falling at my feet.
And it's bang on trend right now as well, isn't it?
Oh my God, it so is. I'm like, I'm coming into my time. It's wonderful. Because I had a colorway that I did. Well, I've done sort of steadily over the past. It's been at least I think 4 years now. But it's called Brighter Than Barbie. It's this one. So yeah. Super duper pink. I was like, oh, I'm so on trend right now. I was ahead of the game. But anyways, I've got lots of other colors other than pink. I'm bringing along, I think 14. I've decided on 14 shades. But this is some of my favorite colorways, and they're so.
Love them.
This yarn is so soft, like you just want to dig in there and squish it. Love Melon Balls on Fire. It's quite a bright orange. It looks very nice with pink, like sweetie.
Do you know what? That's Jeanette Sloan in a handful there, isn't it?
Yeah. But yeah, bringing 14 colorways there. I've got my list of what I'm dyeing up that I'm currently just trying to power my way through because it's coming up so quick. It's just snuck up on me.
Just over a month. I know.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, but anyways, I've got plenty of time. It's grand. And then next up that I'm bringing, another one of my hand dyed, is the Super Chic Aran, and it is a super wash Blueface Leicester Aran weight. So these are a few of the colorways that I'm bringing. Another design of the decade. Yeah. Now on this yarn, the colors turn out quite varied, or more so varied than some of my other bases. So you get lots of that's Parma Violet, so you get lots of the darker purples with the lighter patches. Same with this Gingeroo, so orangey, but you get quite a bit of variation in the way the yarn takes the color, which is really nice. And it's super soft and squishy, great for jumpers, kids knits, blankets, whatever. It's a really wonderful yarn, and I'm bringing, I think, 12. I've decided on 12 colorways that I'm bringing. It's really hard to try and decide what to bring.
I know.
Really difficult.
Yeah.
But I've got my list and I've decided I'm sticking to it.
But people can help. So if they're watching this or they follow you on social media and there's something particular, they can easily get to your studio.
Yeah.
But they're coming to the show. If there's something in particular that you want, reach out to Jess. Let her know. It helps you plan.
Oh, 100%. Absolutely. So the sooner the better. If you decide on something you just can't live without and you want to see in person, let me know.
Not 48 hours before, because we try our best, but we're not medical workers here.
It happened before, or it's happened to me before, when people know that I'm going to be at a show, then they'll, reach out to me like the night before and be like, oh, either, I've just placed this order, could you bring it with you or whatever? And I'm like, no, sorry, I've already done I packed the car, it's ready, or all the stuff's already there, whatever. I'm not going back to the shop. Anyhow, yeah, maybe a little bit of advance notice would be good if you want something in particular. The third thing that I think people can't miss that I'm bringing, it's another hand dyed, but it's not my own hand dyed. It's the Orkney Angora.
Oh, I was going to ask, is it the Orkney Angora?
Yes, I'm so in love with this yarn. I'm knitting a Fair Isle, or a colorwork yoke sweater with this bottle green as the main color right now, and with contrast of this sage. Oh my God!
I was going to say, I caught a glimpse of a sage or a mint green there, and just beautiful, so nice. Absolutely beautiful.
And I have a cardigan already in this pink. This is called Cerise. It's just so delicious and bubblegum. And there's this beautiful peach. So nice. I think it looks great with a hot pink.
Yeah, it does. I mean, it's delicate in its own, but it's definitely a neutral, isn't it? That you can just use with anything.
Yeah, totally. And I've got neutrals as well. I'm not bringing all of the colors that I stock. I think I stock 22, but I'm going to bring 19 of these. And the Angora, it just makes it so soft and so lightweight. So basic, and I feel like it's very good value for money. It's hand dyed. It's 200 meters for a 50-gram ball. So you're basically getting 100 grams worth of DK weight for the price of 50 grams. If that makes in a 50-gram cake, because the Angora is so light. It's so beautiful. I want to knit everything with it. I feel very passionate about this yarn.
So we're just being asked, sorry, what was that called again? So this is Orkney Angora.
It's Orkney Angora Sweet Magnet.
Yeah, it's really special. So I've only just recently kind of come across it, and that was from when your application came in. So do you want to tell people a little bit about what is particularly special about this yarn?
So it's hand dyed, which is really lovely, and it's from Orkney. It's half Angora and half lamb's wool, so you get a bit of sturdiness from the lamb's wool, but then the Angora provides this beautiful halo, beautiful fluffiness, and it makes super lightweight garments, but really cozy, but breathable, warm. I mean, the cardigan that I made in the pink, I just want to live in that. I really do. It feels so like a hug that you're putting on, and since it's lightweight, it just feels so nice. It's beautiful yarn, and the colorways that she dyes. Her name's Tracy, the woman who owns this or runs this business. Her palette is so beautiful, and I love it. I love it. And it sells so, I mean, I am constantly selling it in the shop. It just flies out the door. So yeah, I'm happy to be a stockist of this. I've known about them for quite a few years, and I'm finally just stocking their wool now.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's
And
wonderful. It's beautiful.
they are, I mean, they've got that traceability of the Angora, so it
Yeah,
is as ethically
ethical
sourced as it can
Angora.
be, because I think that's really important to kind of stress that an awful lot of commercial Angora that goes onto the market is not ethically produced. There's a lot
Yeah,
of animal cruelty goes
absolutely.
into
And you
it.
don't
I
know
mean,
where it comes
do not,
from.
yeah, you do not want to go and look at that on the internet
No, no.
unless
I
you're
couldn't have
prepared for
answered.
what you're going to see. So this is completely ethically sourced. It's gentle. It's
Yeah.
traceable. Yeah.
And it's such like it's really good value for what it is. I feel like it's just a beautiful yarn. Wonderful. Um, and then I would say what I don't want to miss, or what I'm excited for myself at Scottish Yarn Festival is I'm excited to see Fluff, or no, sorry, that was for yarn shopping. Rusty Ferret and Queen of Pearls. I'm so excited to see them. It feels like ages, long time, long time since I've seen them. So that'll be
So
really
are they?
good to
Yeah. Are
get to
they coming along for fun then? Because I haven't seen either of them for ages. They're not vending.
that. I think I must have been looking at an old.
You must have been, yeah, because
Oh,
they have. Were you looking at an old sort of like 2017 or 2018?
I
Because
just looked at it on the
Pearls,
website.
Queen of Pearls folded the business years ago.
Well, I thought she did too, and I was like, "Oh my God, she's back!" Oh
No,
Jesus!
no, I think you've got an old one. It's okay.
I just looked it up on. I was like, "Oh, let me relook at the vendors list today, so I can have a look at, And then I saw both their names. I was like, "Oh my gosh, that's amazing!" But anyways, okay, I'm excited to see as well because Woolen Folk are gonna be there, aren't they?
They should be. They should be all continuing to be well,
Uh-huh.
but yeah, Felicia in particular is extremely busy at the minute, which I can totally appreciate.
Uh-huh. Oh,
Yeah.
so sorry. Made a big blunder. Hello, Instagram Live.
No, I think that's absolutely brilliant. Do you know what? It's easily done because of the way that the internet
Yeah.
works. So depending what you put in a search, you can easily it never forgets anything. I think that's the moral of the story, isn't it? You put it out there in the internet, it lives forever.
Absolutely. Yeah, I totally just Googled, Scottish Yarn Festival vendors, and then I assumed that was the current vendor
No,
list.
no, that's okay. But I was thinking, normally we have Woolly Originals. The lovely, lovely Sarah is
Oh,
close to
yeah.
you, and she can't make it this year. And I was
No.
thinking, you're going to say Sarah, but you know
Yeah,
that Sarah's not coming.
no. I know Sarah's not coming. I'm really bummed because I always enjoy doing a
Yeah.
show with her. We tend to like run for coffees, do a little swapsies as well and like look after each other's stand. But hey ho. But I'm hoping to have I haven't done the schedule for September yet. Need to do that, but I'm hoping to have a helper, either Kathleen or my friend Jen along, so that we can not have to or panic if someone needs to use the toilet or get a coffee.
Be fine. I mean, it will be busy. Tickets have
Yeah.
been going really well,
Oh my
and
God.
Sunday it's always much quieter because you've got your really hardcore yarnistas that want to be there for the doors opening. They're prepared. They've downloaded everything online. It's highlighted to the
Absolutely.
max. Yeah. So Sunday is generally a lot more relaxed. There aren't as many people about, but I mean it's a big space anyway. But
Yeah.
that doesn't help if you're vending on your own.
I know. Yeah, totally. Although, well, if Sunday Molly will be about, I can just stick her on the stall and, run to do my messages or whatever.
That is definitely a plan. Jess, it's
Oh,
always a delight having a
oh,
chat with you, and
so
I'm
nice.
very aware that you are joining us from your studio and people are walking by, or maybe
Yeah,
they're there wanting to buy things from you.
there was. I think they just went away to get a coffee or something. So I was like, oh, yeah, just 1 minute.
So well, let's wrap up here because I could quite easily just spend
Oh,
all afternoon chatting to you. You're
there you
such
go.
a joy. Can't
Oh,
wait to
thanks
see
so
you
much.
and Molly again. And yeah, we'll speak again soon.
Yeah, can't wait. Looking forward to it.
Okay, bye everybody. Bye
Bye.
bye.